management reaction now coming in. Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has reacted to Rahul Gandhi's comments. He's gone on to say that there can be no answer to someone's ignorance. So clearly, the Union Minister also maintaining that the leader of opposition has feigned ignorance through those remarks when he's saying that India is being governed by the BJP, the RSS, and of course they're waging a war not just against the BJP and RSS but the entire Indian state, because the BJP and RSS continue to control the entire Indian state. Let's also listen in to what Dharmendra Pradhan had to say.
किसी देखो मैं मानता हूं किसी की अज्ञानता की कोई उत्तर नहीं हो सकता है। किसी देखो मैं मानता हूं किसी की अज्ञानता की कोई उत्तर नहीं हो सकता है।
All right, we go back to Payal, who continues to stay with us. Payal, put that into a perspective for us. Every time Rahul Gandhi makes these kind of comments, we've always heard BJP call him ignorant and anti-India.
Well, of course, Rahul Gandhi has had a consistent attack, not just on the BJP, but in particularly on the RSS as well. So much so that the RSS would be banned if, Congress or the other parties would come to power. That has also been one of the stated positions that they've really taken. But the RSS is not a political outfit, and that's exactly what the BJP has been saying, that they are ideological partners. They are, of course, guiding partners, but they do not have any role in politics as well. That's something which has been there. But, when somebody says that I'm against the state in this case, everybody knows you're referring to the country India. So that's something which the BJP essentially seems to have picked up from. And of course, you will now see the attacks getting more and more stronger. You've already seen Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan essentially, mock Rahul Gandhi and essentially say that I can't say anything on anybody's ignorance, because he's been, feigning ignorance all the time as well. So these are the kind of line of attack that you'll actually see the BJP put out on Rahul Gandhi. Like I said that, in the largest statement that he's making, why did he have to even say something like that, I'm waging a war against the state? And that's exactly the comments that anti-India forces have been making. And this, of course, is going to backfire on Rahul Gandhi, at least from the BJP's perspective right now, because the BJP will go hammer and tongs against this and essentially say that this is the true nature of the Gandhi Parivar. This is the true nature of Rahul Gandhi, because he goes overseas, speaks bad about the country, speaks, when you attack a particular institution and you call them a cage parrot, etc., that's okay. But you can't just say that, I'm waging a war against the country. That in itself is a huge, huge offense, and it's in itself a huge punishable offense if you look at it, criminally speaking, if you look at other criminal cases as well. So obviously, waging a war against the country, waging a war against the state, that is something which the BJP will milk from here on, Akansha.
All right, I'm going to take that forward with Pallavi as well. Pallavi, when you hear Rahul Gandhi's comments attack Mohan Bhagwat, especially when he's talking about the Ram Mandir, ever since Pran Pratishtha ceremony happened last year, and now we've already seen a year being completed, it's always been debatable what has been the outlook of the Gandhis, especially when it comes to the Ram Mandir. How will this go down with all those Hindus who have, in fact, been part of the ceremony, who've always looked forward to the temple at the time also when the entire world is looking at the Mahakumbh in Prayagraj?
Well, I mean, see, the BJP's attacks on the Congress party has been on multiple grounds. I mean, we saw, for example, when recently they said that whether it was questioning the COVID vaccine, whether it was casting aspersions over the corporates, the BJP, the Congress party shows an anti-George Soros mindset, a pro-George Soros mindset. But having said that, if you just go through, and I'm going to start deciphering the main points of the speech of Rahul Gandhi inside, it comes as no surprise, because it was very clear that, that has been his political ideology, that has been his political strategy, that do keep on attacking the BJP and the RSS. Anti-RSSism is the mainstay of Rahul Gandhi's politics. In fact, when he carried on the Bharat Jodo Yatra, the name Bharat Jodo, according to the Congress party, was given because it talks about one political party and Rahul Gandhi, who's trying to weave the entire country in one thread, who wants to jodo the country because of the RSS. BJP's politics has been of dividing people, the minorities versus the majorities, Hindus versus Muslims. targeting the minorities and also making division amongst people on grounds of religion, religion being used as a political tool. That has been Rahul Gandhi's attack. So when he questioned Veer Savarkar, when he questions Mohan Bhagwat even today as he did, the larger point he's making is that we have an ideology. The Congress ideology of many years is one which believes at looking at everyone with one eye, whereas the BJP looks it from the prism of religion and caste, and that is what our fight has to be. He says if ladai mushkil hai, it's going to be tough because the institutions, the election commission, all of them are against us, but it's something which we are not going to give up on easily.
Pallavi.